everybody. Welcome to today's class. Isn't it so nice not to have to spend a half an hour or more getting ready to find a sitter, use gas to get around town? You can just hang out in your PJs, have a nice cup of something yummy, and we're going to get started. So, maybe you have heard about essential oils and wondered what all the fuss was about, or maybe you've started to use them in your home already. But whatever the reason you decided to attend this class, I am so glad you're here. So this class was created to help educate you about how to use essential oils for your pets. And it was created with the help of an essential oils expert and a veterinarian, Dr. Janet Rourke. So you are getting information that has come from a very knowledgeable source. So if you felt a little concerned or unsure about how to use oils with your pets, we're going to talk about safety a lot through this class. So my goal by the end of this is that you have a better sense of what the safety guidelines are for pets and all different kinds of pets, and the different ways that you can use the oils on your little fur babies. So a little bit about me. Welcome. Oh, look how cute that little husky is. Okay, a little bit about me. So I am an animal lover. I have had pets since I was a wee lass, and I have a kitty now. I've had her for 11 years, and my whole family has animals. My brother has a pit bull, my dad has Yorkies and a Maltese. So I've been exposed to pets, and I've been using oils for the last 3 years around my cat. So I have a little sense of what works and what doesn't just from my own personal experience. And so we'll layer that on top of a professional's recommendations. So what are essential oils? Just to level the playing field. So if you've ever enjoyed the scent of a rose, you've experienced the aromatic qualities of essential oils. So these are naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds that are found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of plants. They can be both beautifully and powerfully fragrant. So essential oils give their plants the distinctive smells. So they protect the plants and they play a role in pollination. So in addition to their intrinsic benefits to plants and being beautifully fragrant to people, essential oils have long been used for food preparation, beauty treatment, and healthcare practices. So quick recap, if you want to take some notes, you can. Feel free to jot down whatever kind of speaks to you in the moment. If you email me at the end of this webinar at amanda@realurbanwellness.com, I will send you a free guidebook with a lot of this information and the recipes. So if you don't get to jot down everything as I'm talking, because I might go through this faster than you can write, just email me so you can get a copy of this info. Okay, so quick recap of essential oils. Naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds. They're found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of plants. They protect the plants against environmental threats and provide beneficial properties. And they are highly concentrated when distilled for purity, potency, and efficacy. And they've been used historically for food preparation, beauty treatment, and healthcare practices. So that's essential oils in a nutshell. You're already halfway to being an expert. So why do we use essential oils? Essential oils have been used for thousands of years. So even though essential oils are now becoming trendy, it's really us going back to our roots, quite literally. When you choose our particular oil, so we use doTERRA, that's the oils that we're talking about in this class, you're choosing essential oils gently and carefully distilled from plants that have been very patiently harvested at the perfect moment by experienced growers from around the world. So they have ideal composition and efficacy. They really are the most powerful oils you can find on the market. Experienced essential oil users will immediately recognize how superior the quality is and notice the standard for naturally safe, purely effective essential oils. So a couple of recap reasons of why we use essential oils. They provide health-conscious people with a safe and natural alternative. So there's no side effects as long as the oils are used properly. They're used for a wide range of emotional and physical wellness applications. So every oil has both a physical and emotional property. And there are a couple of great resources that you can use to look up the benefits physically and emotionally. Again, email me and I'm happy to direct you to those resources. There are very few, if any, undesirable side effects as long as they're used as directed. And one drop is all that's needed to achieve a powerful benefit. So, how do you use essential oils? So essential oils are great for everyday use. You can experience many benefits of essential oils by using them to support your overall health. How cute is that little schnoz? Hey, puppy. So here are 3 ways to use them. Number 1, aromatic. So if they're diffused or inhaled, they can be very stimulating, calming, or soothing. Diffusing essential oils also cleanses the air and it purifies the air. It's the best way to purify your air. Much better than some of those synthetic things that you might buy at the drugstore. You can use them topically. So essential oils can be safely applied for massage or topical therapy. You have to always dilute essential oils when applying topically to pets. Never, ever, ever, ever apply oils directly to your pet. And essential oils, the chemical structure enables them to pass through the skin for an immediate systemic response. So they pass through the skin and they go into our cells. There's a quality called lipophilic. So the essential oil is a fatty base and the cell membranes are a fatty base. So it allows the essential oil to penetrate through the cell membrane. So it only takes 30 seconds for the oil to get into the bloodstream and 30 minutes to get through the entire body. I've heard as little as 20 seconds and 20 minutes. So it's pretty fascinating and amazing. The body is so incredible. And the fact that we are carbon-based and that essential oils are carbon-based, our bodies can use the oils perfectly. So we can also use oils internally. They have a rich culinary history and can be used as dietary supplements for targeted wellness. Just want to make sure that if you're going to use an oil internally, that it has supplement facts on the bottle. If it does not have supplement facts, it's not safe to take internally. And then for pets, you have to be even more careful with internal use. And we're going to go in a little bit more detail about the safety behind that. You only want to give 1 to 2 drops of essential oil to your pet at a time if you are using them internally. And that's going to be different based on the weight of the pet. So just a quick note, please follow dilution protocol for use on pets. And to apply, you can just pet your animal with the oils on your hand, diluted. So if you mix up the oil in your hand in the proper dilution ratio, you can just pet your pet. It's not recommended to have pets in a room with a diffuser when they cannot leave the room if the effects of the oil are bothering them. So always keep the door open. If you use it in your bedroom, make sure the door is open so the pet can leave the room if they are not digging that particular oil. Introducing oils to your pet. So when you are doing this, you want to start very slowly. And there's something called self-selection where you can allow your pet to choose which oil they like. So you want to introduce the oil initially with the cap on. So pets have really keen noses and a little goes a long way. So positive results may be subtle. You want to be observant, but let them tell you yes or no with their behavior. So for instance, if you're introducing an oil to a cat, the cat might nudge its mouth on the edge of the cap if it likes the oil. If it doesn't like the oil, the cat might turn its head or walk away. So you just want to make sure that you are always introducing the oils to the pet so they can tell you how they feel about it. And then always observe your pet's behavior for the first 20 minutes or so when diffusing a new oil. Typically, they're going to love it and they'll just sit under the diffuser and just soak it all in. But if you find that they're, acting a little bit strange or they're running away from the diffuser, you might want to choose a different oil to use. Okay, so the importance of dilution. Dilute, dilute, dilute. This is very important. Start out with your oils more diluted when introducing essential oils topically to your pet. You can use carrier oils. My favorite is fractionated coconut oil, but any oil, olive oil, almond oil you can use, but I prefer fractionated coconut oil just because it's very gentle. It doesn't smell like anything. It's liquid at all temperatures. It's just very easy to use. And doTERRA does sell a high quality fractionated coconut oil. You can always increase the concentration of the oil, of the essential oil, if the desired effect is not reached, but it's difficult to remove essential oil once it has already been absorbed. So remember, each animal is an individual and your pet may be more or less sensitive than others. So, you know, it could be two of the exact same breed of dog and your dog just happens to be more sensitive than somebody else's dog. So you just want to make sure you're being very individualized with your particular pet. Observe their behavior. They will tell you. They're extremely instinctual creatures. And did I mention dilute? Okay, I think we got that one down, right? Okay, so the digestive blend. This is Digestion. This is known as a tummy tamer. And it helps to aid in digestion, soothe stomach upset, and maintain overall digestive health. So this blend has ginger, fennel, and coriander, which help ease occasional stomach upset, including motion sickness and indigestion. And then peppermint, tarragon, and anise and caraway, they aid with proper digestion and help maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. So it's great to have on hand when stomach upset occurs and is safe and effective. It's a healthy, natural, and gentle way to soothe an upset stomach and help with digestion. So a couple of ideas. Before a road trip, apply 1 to 2 drops for a calming aroma. Diluted, of course. We're going to talk about the actual dilution ratios in a second. You can add a drop to water to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. Again, if you're dealing with a smaller pet, you might want to do 1 drop in a whole liter of water. And again, introduce the oil to the pet first to make sure that they're not running away from it. It helps to ease feelings of queasiness. You can use it with fractionated coconut oil for a soothing abdominal massage. So you would just mix the oil in your own hands and then give your little pet a little abdominal scratch. Helps reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. So for topical application, you would apply 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily as follows. So for cats and dogs up to 20 pounds, you would do 1 tablespoon of the fractionated coconut oil and 2 drops of essential oil. This is for cats and dogs. If you have a dog over 20 pounds, you might have a cat over 20 pounds too, but poor kitty. If you do have a cat over 20 pounds, I had a cat over 20 pounds, so I understand. 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 2 drops of essential oil. So I would say in general, cats are more sensitive than dogs. So even if your cat is bigger, I'd still do the tablespoon. So you just want to make sure that tablespoon for up to 20 pounds and a teaspoon over 20 pounds. That's the amount of carrier oil. Lavender essential oil. So lavender is used to soothe skin irritations and help skin recover. Inhaling lavender promotes relaxation and a restful night's sleep, making it an ideal oil to diffuse at bedtime or when stress levels are high. So due to its versatility and soothing properties, lavender is considered the must-have oil to have on hand at all times. If you follow the dog whisperer, Cesar Millan, he uses doTERRA lavender on dogs that are experiencing some anxious feelings. So calming and relaxing, soothes occasional skin irritations, helps to ease feelings of tension. So this is a great oil to use for those reasons. You can diffuse it for 2 to 3 hours as needed, but make sure your pet can leave the room if they want to. For topical application, again, 1 to 2 drops, you can apply 2 to 4 times daily as follows. For cats and dogs up to 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And then for dogs over 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon to 2 drops. So, so different ratios there. So some practical ideas. You can diffuse 30 to 60 minutes before a stressful event, like before a storm, before the fireworks are going to happen and your dog freaks out, before you have people over if the dog is a little skittish, or before they go to the vet. You can use 2 drops diluted in water in a small spray bottle, and you could spray it to their bedding, their toys, or their blankets. You can also add it to bath shampoo or apply to the back of the neck or the base of the ears. So again, you would take the lavender with a teaspoon of carrier oil, rub it in your hands, and then just pet the back of the neck or the base of the ears. But of course, you are testing the oil with the pet first to make sure that they are accepting of that oil. So for optimum ear health, you can mix the following oils in 1 tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. And you would use a Q-tip to rub the mixture on the flap of the ear, not in the ear canal. So you take a little Q-tip and just put it on the flap. 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of arbor vitae, 3 drops of geranium. Okay, and that's in 1 tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. Diffusing around pets. So I mentioned earlier, always observe your pets for the first 15 to 20 minutes after you diffuse a new oil. If you have small pets, use a water-based diffuser rather than one that pulls directly from the oil bottle. So with doTERRA's diffusers, you want to have the Aroma Light diffuser or the Petal diffuser. The Aroma Ace pulls the oil directly from the bottle, and it's too strong if you're using them around pets. So you want the Petal diffuser and or the Aroma Light. You want to allow your pet to roam freely and leave the room, the door to the room open so your animal can leave if they want to, or if they don't particularly care for an oil. And you want to make note of this for future reference so you know it's one they might not like. You have to remember some animals are more sensitive than others, but chances are when you diffuse, your pets are going to snuggle right up to that diffuser. Other ways to use oils aromatically around your pet. You can spray directly into the air with a water mist. Direct inhalation, so you can let the pet smell it on your hands or on a closed oil bottle. Don't open up the oil bottle and put it near their nose, because if they get it on their nose, that will be too intense. You can put it on a cloth, a cotton ball, or your pet's bedding, so you can just spray it on there. Or you can put it in a fan or an air filter in your home. So those are ideas other than a diffuser itself. Essential oils for rabbits. So rabbits and other pocket pets like guinea pigs, chinchillas, sugar gliders, they're more sensitive to essential oils because of their sensitive respiratory systems and their sensitive hindgut fermentation system. So you have to use caution with oils and rabbits. Much more dilution is recommended with rabbits, and the water diffusion is preferred. So rather than topical use, you would just want to diffuse around rabbits. Digestive Blend is great for digestive issues. Peppermint and Breathe are great for diffusing for respiratory issues. Lemon can be used in their water for immune support, but in very, very, very small quantities. So 1 drop per liter of drinking water. Right, topical application for pets. So remember what we said about dilution? Okay, good. So this applies to topical application. There are many ways to apply oils to your pet topically. You can do it along the spine, so you can pet the hair backwards from the tail to the head to get the oil to the skin. Massage. Who doesn't love a good massage? Reflexology points on the skin between the back paw pads, the tips of the ears, and then directly to the area that is of concern. You could put it in your pet's shampoo, via hot or cold compress in a roller bottle or a spray diluted, or spray a little diluted oil onto their brush before you groom them. So if you use a roller bottle, apply the oil from the roller bottle onto your hand or finger so that the roller bottle doesn't get contaminated. Because if you're rolling it directly onto the pads of their feet, they were running all over the ground outside and probably running another dog's pee and poo and who knows what else. So you can just put it on your own finger, assuming your finger is clean, and you can apply it to them. Okay, the massage blend. So this blend is a great solution for sore muscles and joints. This is Aroma Touch. There's basil, grapefruit, cypress, marjoram, lavender, and peppermint, and they work together to soothe and relax muscles and ease achy joints. Its effects are very deep, very penetrating, and they have sustained results. So once you gently rub it into the area of discomfort, they're going to feel the benefit pretty much immediately. So if you use it topically, it'll support occasional muscle soreness and achy joints, healthy circulation, and promotes relaxation as well. So for dogs, you can apply 1 to 2 drops 2 to 4 times daily as follows. For dogs over 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. If they're under 20 pounds, you want to use a tablespoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And then for cats, 2 tablespoons of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. Once again, you're testing the oil before you give it to the pet. So if your cat starts hissing at you and running away, do not put the aroma touch on her or him. Frankincense. Oh, what a beautiful kitty cat. Look at the eyes. Those are some sassy eyes. All right, so as the king of oils, frankincense is known to promote cellular health and immunity and can be consumed daily for these internal benefits. So when inhaled or diffused, frankincense induces feelings of peace, relaxation, satisfaction, and overall wellness. It's known as the king of all oils, promotes cellular health and DNA integrity, and healthy cellular function of the nervous system. So when in doubt, get your frankincense out. Topically, you can apply 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times a day as follows. For cats and dogs under 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of frankincense. For dogs over 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon carrier oil to 2 to 4 drops of essential oil. Okay, now my parents have a Yorkie and he was having some trouble swallowing. His esophagus was not feeling so good. So they were putting frankincense in his big water dish. And after a couple of weeks, he started to feel a lot better. Now, the Yorkie is tiny. It's a tiny puppy. So you just want to monitor your pet's behavior. If you're going to give them anything internally, pay close attention to how they're reacting. He loved it. He loved licking it up out of his water. And so he clearly needed that oil and responded well to it. But your dog or your cat may not. So just be careful when you start introducing it. Do it slowly. Grounding blend. Grounding blend has spruce, hoe wood, blue tansy, frankincense, and German chamomile, as well as fractionated coconut oil. So it's already diluted. You might want to dilute it a little bit more though, using it on your pet. Promotes whole body relaxation and a sense of tranquility. So this oil can be diffused or applied topically to promote restful sleep and to help ease anxiousness. It supports the nervous system, again, because it's got that frankincense in it. Helps with emotional balance. It's got a lot of nice woody oils. So, you know, trees are very grounding and stable. So it helps us feel grounded and stable, and our pets also. It's also effective for muscle and joint soreness. So relaxes sore muscles and achy joints, supports healthy emotions and nervous system, and promotes relaxation. So topically, 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily. 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of balance. That's the grounding blend for cats and dogs under 20 pounds. And then for dogs over 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 2 to 4 drops of essential oil. And again, the balance is already diluted, so that's why they're recommending a little bit more for the larger dogs. So again, that's balance is the grounding blend. Protective blend. This is called On Guard. So this is a proprietary blend to doTERRA, provides a natural and effective alternative to keep your pet healthy. It is one of the most popular blends, protects against environmental and seasonal threats, has a really positive effect on the immune system. It can be used daily to maintain healthy immune function, and you can also use it on the surfaces of your home as a non-toxic cleaner. So this is really great for your kitty and your dogs and bunnies or whoever else are bouncing around on the floors and on the countertops. Hopefully your dog's not jumping up on the countertops, but my kitty definitely goes wherever she wants. So I use all of the doTERRA On Guard cleaning products because I know they're non-toxic, and she responds well to them. So I use that to clean my home because I don't want any of that synthetic stuff getting on her paws and then her licking them up and getting sick. When diffused, On Guard helps to purify the air and support healthy respiratory function, and it can be very energizing and uplifting. It also provides cleansing and purifying benefits when promoting healthy circulation. It has wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So it's an effective alternative to synthetic options for immune support, supports the body's natural antioxidant defenses, supports healthy immune function, protects against environmental threats, helps respiratory function. It's a great way just to purify the air. You can diffuse it for 2 to 3 hours as needed, but again, make sure your pet can leave the room if they want to. Topically, 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily. For dogs over 20 pounds, 1 tablespoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And then for cats and dogs under 20 pounds, 2 tablespoons of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. So this is a spicier oil, the clove in there, the cinnamon, it's a little spicy, and eucalyptus too even. So they're recommending a larger dilution ratio. So instead of just 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon, they're saying 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. Essential oils for birds. Okay, you have to be really careful with birds. They are super, super sensitive. So the balance oil is a great option to use on the feet or the perch of birds that have anxious feelings or need to relax. So you can use 1 or 2 drops diluted that way. You can diffuse oils. Only use 2 to 3 drops in a water-based diffuser and monitor the behavior of the bird for the first 20 minutes to make sure that it's not reacting unfavorably to the oil. Some birds may be more sensitive than others, and if they can't leave the room like their 4-legged counterparts if they are in a bird cage. So you can do water misting. So you'd get a 4-ounce glass bottle, and you'd add 10 drops of lavender and 10 drops of lemon, and you can fill the rest of the bottle with distilled water. If they need immune support, you can add 10 drops of frankincense, but that's in a 4-ounce glass bottle. So it's only 20 to 30 drops total of oil, and the rest is purified water, distilled water or purified water. All right, respiratory blend. This puppy's sad because he needs help with his breathing. He needs easier breathing, and that's where breathe oil comes in. So this has benefits of cardamom and laurel leaf, peppermint, eucalyptus, melaleuca, lemon, ravensara. So it's a great way to support healthy respiratory function when seasonal threats are high, soothes the airways, and promotes clear breathing. It can be applied topically to the neck, back of the ears, or diffused at nighttime to calm the senses and promote sleep. And you can maintain feelings of clear airways, minimize the effects of seasonal threats. Topical application, 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily. For dogs over 20 pounds, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And then for dogs over 20 pounds, you can do 1 tablespoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. So breathe is not recommended for cats. Not recommended topically for cats. So you can mix 1 drop of essential oil in 2 tablespoons of carrier oil and apply only 1 drop of this onto a collar, or you can use water diffusion instead. That's for cats. So don't put the oil directly on the cat's fur. You could just put it on the collar if the cat is wheezing or needs a little extra support. But ideally, you would just use water diffusion. And you can diffuse for several hours during the day or during the night if you need it. Focus blend. The focus blend contains oils that have been used traditionally to promote calmness, focus, and a balanced state of mind. So the focus blend is in tune. It has patchouli and frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, Roman chamomile. They're really great for supporting the nervous system and promoting emotional balance. This is one of my favorite oils. I love the way it smells. It's a little strong though, so for human use, you can use it, but I even dilute it for myself when I use it. So you can apply it topically to the neck or along the spine, or you can diffuse it. It helps to maintain focus amidst distractions, promotes clarity and understanding. You can use it during training or on walks. So if you have a dog that's every 2 seconds pulling away from you to smell something in the corner and kind of go do its own thing, you might want to use the focus blend right before you take them out. So you can apply 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily as follows. So you would have 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 5 drops of essential oil for dogs over 20 pounds. So you'd be making this little mixture, and then you would just take a drop of this mixture and apply it to the pet. 1 to 2 drops. So you would make the mixture, and then you would apply 5 drops of the mixture for this particular blend, for the focus blend. And then for dogs under 20 pounds, you'd use a tablespoon of carrier oil to 5 drops of essential oil. So this is not recommended for use topically with cats. Once again, the in-tune blend. Do not use topically with cats. You can mix 1 drop in 2 tablespoons of carrier oil and apply it to the collar, or use water diffusion. I would say use water diffusion. Unless your cat, you introduce it to the cat and they really love the oil and they're kind of rubbing their face against it, then you can put it on the collar, but otherwise, definitely water diffusion. You can diffuse for several hours each day and during the night. Juniper berry. Juniper berry is one of my favorites, and it's one of the lesser known oils. It has a really refreshing, sweet odor. It supports the digestive system, the skin, and the nervous system. It's also good for healthy kidney and urinary tract function. So when inhaled or diffused, it can freshen and purify the air and decrease feelings of stress. It's a natural skin toner, reduces skin blemishes, supports healthy kidney and urinary tract function, and it's natural detoxifying agent. So 1 to 2 drops, 2 to 4 times daily. You take a teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil for cats and dogs under 20 pounds. And then 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 2 to 4 drops of essential oil for dogs over 20 pounds. Outdoor blend. This is TerraShield. This comes both in an oil format and a spray. So you can choose which option you like. I like the spray just because I like to put it on my body. I just spray it right on my body, and it's pre-diluted with coconut oil. But some people like to diffuse it outside. So if you have an outside diffuser, it's almost like a citronella because it has citronella in it, but it's natural citronella. So it has safe and effective essential oils in a base of coconut oil. And in the spray, you don't have to dilute it additionally to put it on your pet. So the primary function of essential oils and plants is protecting against insects and other predators. So unlike other products that contain synthetic and toxic chemicals, the TerraShield is a natural approach to managing exposure to biting insects. So it has a fresh, light citrus scent. It's very invigorating. I love the way it smells. Like, I would just wear it as a perfume, except I would smell like a citronella perfume. So it's kind of a lot, but I love the way it smells. One application provides coverage that lasts up to 6 hours. So just some practical uses. If you want to ward off pesky insects, you can apply the outdoor blend to the legs and the neck of your pet before going outdoors. You could put 1 to 2 drops on your pet's collar before going outside. And then if your pet spends most of their time outside, you can use the all-natural pest collar. So this would be 3 ounces of distilled water with 20 drops of the TerraShield. And you'd put all the ingredients into a bowl and you'd mix it. And then you would soak the collar for about 20 minutes. You want to hang the collar to dry completely before placing it on your dog. And then you would repeat the soak every 2 to 3 weeks or as necessary. So that's a great way to create an all-natural pest collar. You can also rub or spray the outdoor blend around your door and the window seals to deter insects from entering. So that outdoor blend is TerraShield. All right, let's just review some safety tips. Okay, dilute for topical use. You also want to know your pet's health status. Okay, do not use oils on or near the eyes, the nose, the ears, or the genitals of your pet. Use a water diffuser for aromatic use and allow your pet to roam freely with an open door to the room. Caution should be used around animals that are pregnant, nursing, young, or on medications. Also, do not use oils topically on your pet if using a topical medication or dermal patch. This includes topical flea, tick preventatives. Do not give any of the products containing xylitol, so the toothpaste, the beadlets, any of the doTERRA products that have xylitol, that's XYLITOL, xylitol, don't give those to your pet. Only use therapeutic grade essential oils. So if you've purchased essential oils at the health food store, or you got them at a mass shopping market like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, do not use those oils on your pet. It's extremely dangerous. Those oils are very toxic. They're most likely synthetic in many cases, or they may not have been tested for purity. So the only oils that I trust using on pets are doTERRA oils. And then always observe your pet's behavior, especially for the first 20 minutes that you're using an oil for the first time. So in the event of an adverse reaction, Dilute with the carrier oil. Skin irritation is the most common reaction, and most reactions resolve within 24 to 48 hours after oil exposure. And the reaction usually happens because the oil, the essential oil, was not diluted enough in the beginning. So if you're noticing that your pet is itching or you get redness on the skin, start putting some extra fractionated coconut oil, pure, on the coat or the skin. Discontinue use of an oil if your pet shows signs of distress, drooling, squinting, rubbing their face, vocalization, shaking, vomiting, or diarrhea. Any of those symptoms is usually because there was too much of the oil used. So that's why we say dilute more. If you're not getting the desired effect, you can always increase, but start more diluted and go slowly. So some oils to avoid topically and internally with dogs. Okay, birch, melaleuca, which is also known as tea tree oil. Do not use this topically or internally with dogs. Also, wintergreen is a no-no with dogs. Also use caution with hot oils like oregano, cassia, cinnamon, clove, rosemary, and thyme. So just be super careful with those around your dogs. Oils to avoid topically internally with cats. Basil, all citrus oils like bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange, tangerine. Their livers are very sensitive and they don't have the enzymes to digest some of these oils. So you just want to be super careful with those. You also want to avoid birch with cats, cinnamon, clove, dill, fennel, melaleuca, oregano, peppermint, thyme, rosemary, spearmint, and wintergreen. So if you're about to use an oil blend on a cat, just scan the ingredients and make sure none of those ingredients are in, none of the ingredients I just mentioned are in that blend. Now you can use these aromatically. Again, introduce the oil to the cat before you use it in a diffuser. So I hope you now feel you have a little bit more knowledge so that you can safely and confidently use your oils in your home with your pets. They will tell you if they like an oil. So you just have to present it to them and let them decide. So you don't have to be guessing about whether something is okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Hopefully it was fun and easy in the PJ situation. Now, if you would like to have some of your friends and family learn more about oils, if you have some friends with fur babies that might want to use oils, and that people might want to learn about how to use oils in their own lives, then you can consider hosting a class. And if you want to earn some free oils for having a class, then you can let me know when you'd like to schedule it in the next few weeks. You can earn a gift just for hosting. So just for booking a class, you'll get a gift. And then at the class, you'll get an additional gift for people coming. And then you can get even more gifts if people decide to get started with oils. So it's a really fun way to learn about more oils and introduce it to your friends. Now, how do you get free products? So if you decide to start using essential oils, doTERRA essential oils, there is a rewards program that you can participate in if you'd like to earn oils for free. So when you purchase doTERRA oils each month, you can earn up to 30% back in points to use for free oils. So that's pretty fantastic. I don't know of many companies that will give you 30% back on your purchases in a rewards program. So you can message me after this webinar to learn more about enrolling in this rewards program. And if you're already a doTERRA member, I can give you more information about how to do this. But if you're anything like me and you want all the oils, but your pocketbook says that you need to take it slow, then the rewards program might be the best option for you because you can add oils over time. Now, doTERRA offers retail or wholesale purchasing. So I want to get you the best discount for essential oils. So you can save 25% on every purchase by having your own wholesale membership. And with doTERRA, the wholesale membership is kind of like Sam's Club or Costco, where you pay a flat fee and then you get a free membership for a year. So you pay a fee of $35 and then you get access to everything that doTERRA has for 25% off for an entire year. Now, if you start with an enrollment kit, they have these really awesome starter packages. So if you start with one of those, you can get your membership completely for free. So that $35 you don't have to pay. It's included in the price of the kit. So if you want to look at some of the kit options, feel free to send me a note. Again, it's Amanda@realurbanwellness.com. And so what's cool about the membership is that whenever you need an essential oil, you can just order it right from your own account. And then you can qualify for the rewards program that I mentioned and get up to 30% back as a member. So besides the annual fee, there's only one requirement for your wholesale membership. You only have to buy one item every year, doesn't matter how big or small, and this is the only requirement to stay active. And then when you renew your membership in the following year, it's only $25, and they send you a free bottle of peppermint oil. So they give you a little gift. So if you plan on purchasing more than one oil for your family, then buying at wholesale would be your best option. All right, so has anybody fallen in love with essential oils yet? Can you at least see the benefits that they could bring to your family? So you can make a difference in someone's life by sharing the gift of essential oils. I personally don't know how I survived and existed before essential oils. I can't imagine what my life would be like if my friend Robin hadn't introduced me to the oils. So you can really give somebody a life-changing gift by sharing the oils. And it may not be for everyone, but you never know. So to give somebody the option to make their own choice is huge. So if you might want to teach a class as a career choice, maybe it's something that you could feel really passionate about, teaching people and educating them. Or maybe you just want to make some extra cash. This might be the opportunity that you have been looking for. And for me, that's what it was. I was in a job that wasn't 100% fulfilling for me, and I felt like there was more. And it turned out that doTERRA was the perfect fit for the things that I believed in and the kind of lifestyle I wanted to have. I'm able to be in Budapest right now doing this webinar because I have residual income through my doTERRA business. So if that's something that you want to learn more about, definitely feel free to reach out to me and ask me how that would look and how you could get started. So are you a user, a sharer, or a builder? How would the oils fit into your life? So how do you see yourself in this oily relationship? Do you see yourself as a user, where you're someone who just uses essential oils for yourself and your family? Or do you see yourself as a sharer, someone who's really excited about using essential oils and shares the idea with your friends by holding classes and telling other people about the oils? Or do you see yourself as a business builder? So this is someone who is excited about using the oils, can't wait to share them with their family, and wants to build a business to earn part or full-time income by giving people the gift of oils. So you can decide where you fit in. So with doTERRA, just having a wholesale membership does not require you to distribute the products, but there is the opportunity to earn income if you want to. And if you're not sure now, you can always start off as a user and upgrade to a builder later on. So for attending this class, you will be able to take advantage of an exclusive special offer. So you'll have to email me to find out what it is, Amanda@realurbanwellness.com. This is for new doTERRA members. So shoot me an email to learn more about this month's special. And I want to thank you for coming. Thanks so much for coming and participating. I'm so grateful that you spent your time here today. Now, I talked about the guidebook in the beginning. So there's a customer guidebook. It'll help you place your order for the oils that you need. And it'll also help you get more information about the class. So it's going to have a summary of the class. It'll have some reflexology charts, oil safety, information on the supplement that doTERRA has, on the membership, the rewards program, how you can make money with oils. So it's really got a ton, it's chock full of info. So again, shoot me an email, Amanda@realurbanwellness.com. And if you'd like to be invited to future classes or you want to be added to my mailing list, let me know. Shoot me an email. I'd be happy to keep you in the loop and help broaden your knowledge of essential oils. So thank you again. I wish you all a lovely evening. You and your fur babies. Any questions that come up over the next few days, anything that wasn't clear, or you want to just, throw some ideas my way, again, feel free to email me. You can also follow me on Instagram at Real Urban Wellness. I am on a healing journey right now. I have about 2 weeks left of my trip, and I've been blogging about my experience. So you're welcome to stay connected that way, or you can send me a Facebook friend message, and I'd be happy to connect with you on Facebook. All right, bye everybody. Enjoy your day.